We're in Chatham as the Glenwood Titans host the Springfield High Senators. CEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by Bob Riding's family of dealerships, starts now.
Watching CEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by Bob Riding's family of dealerships.
Good evening and welcome to CEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by Bob Riding's family of dealerships. I'm Paul Wapple alongside Adam Anderson. We're in Chatham as the Glenwood Titans host the Springfield High Senators in a Central State 8 Conference matchup. Week 9, playoff implications. Adam Anderson, a lot to unpack with this one.
There's a lot to unpack. There's been a lot going on this week. We're in for some great football. Two teams that are probably looking to think about Week 10, but they got to get through a big matchup here tonight.
Springfield High 5-3, Chatham Glenwood 6-2. What do you see as the keys to tonight's game? CEFCU is your key to getting a new home loan.
First off, for Springfield High, I really think you need to slow down, and that means let's make this game very, very slow. I think when they are at their peak is when Armand Lewis and this running game is really taking hold, and that will allow Brody Scheffler to maybe get the ball downfield against this really, really good Chatham defense. And for Chatham, it's avoid distraction. It's senior night. It's Week 9. You're tied for the conference lead. I know they're going to be thinking about other scores, what other games are going on. You got to block all that out. This is a really, really good Springfield High football team. You really need to lean on Colton Knadler tonight to lead you to victory.
Two good quarterbacks. This should be a great matchup, great weather. We're going to check in with Spencer Davis now, the third member of the broadcast team. He has tonight's field conditions brought to you by Brandt Professional Agriculture. Spencer?
Thanks, guys. We're down here on the field, obviously, and I can't overstate how perfect this field is. All grass. It's going to be awesome to play on. We got a little bit of rain. It looks refreshed. I can't wait to see how these two teams match up on the field, and you are not going to have to worry about the conditions whatsoever throughout it. Back to you.
Thanks, Spencer. We'll be back with the CEFCU Friday Night Rivals kickoff from Chatham in just a minute. Welcome back to Chatham. This is the CEFCU Friday Night Rivals presented by Bob Riding's family of dealerships. Paul Wapple, Adam Anderson, Spencer Davis, and the entire CEFCU Friday Night Rivals crew. Week 9, Chatham Glenwood will host the Springfield High Senators, two teams that have explosive offenses.
Yep, and very underrated defenses, too. On one hand, I do feel like this could be a pretty high-scoring matchup. We could get both teams in the 20s, 30s, but part of me thinks this could be a defensive battle as well, and you have two very quick, very explosive defenses that can come up and make big plays.
Chatham Glenwood, of course, coming off that big overtime win last week against Sacred Heart Griffin in overtime.
Yeah, Tom Davis with the boot of all boots in the Central State 8 with that 50-yard to tie the game, and then SHE goes for it. They get the ball first, go for it, don't get in the end zone, and then they come back with a Mia Gerger field goal that ended the game. And I was surprised by the score. I don't know about you, Paul. I thought Chatham might win, but I thought the score was closer than I would have predicted.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I was a little bit surprised myself. They said that one was a classic, and obviously a lot of emotions, and those two have obviously a huge rivalry. But this has a lot to offer tonight. You got a 5-3 Springfield High, 6-2 Chatham Glenwood. You want to get that next win. You're in the playoffs, but means a lot when it comes to seeding when the pairings come out tomorrow night.
Especially for Chatham Glenwood, this could be the case of potentially being a lower seed that gets a home game in round one, or being on the road in round one and playing an 8-1 or a 9-0 even. So there's a lot of big implications here. The same thing goes for Springfield High. I think they're probably squarely going on the road in the first round at 6-3, but at 5-4, you're probably playing an undefeated team.
We are just about set to get this one underway here in Chatham. Springfield High will kick. Glenwood will receive. Glenwood in the red uniforms here on senior night. And there's the Bridge Care Suites kickoff. Out of bounds just before the end zone. So penalty flag, of course, comes out.
5. 92, Tanya, 92.
So,
Dobby, 35.
wait.
It looks like they're going to take the ball and not have Springfield High re-kick it. So it will come to the 35.
Kicking team, number 92. The ball will be placed at 35-yard line. First down, Chatham.
So 1st and 10, Glenwood. We'll get our first look at junior quarterback Colton Knadler having an outstanding season. We talked about it in the preview show. He's certainly come of age, having an outstanding fall here. 1st and 10 from the 35. Fakes to Mueller, fires a strike, close to midfield with a reception. And it's Andrew Swartz with the catch.
Again, good throw there by Knadler. Just a simple flash fake to get the defense to maybe bite a little bit.
Knadler has a lot of weapons on offense.
And he's got a lot of arm strength, too. So you know the ball's going to get there in a hurry.
And that's a Brant Professional Agriculture first down. Brant, one of our first down sponsors this season. On 1st and 10, there's the handoff to Herschel Walker. Takes a couple of Senators with him. Gets into Springfield High territory at about the 47-yard line. Make it 2nd and 7. Herschel Walker, the 6-foot, 135-pound senior.
If he would have worn 34, Paul, I think
you just said, hey, University of Georgia, flashback from the early 80s, yes.
That might have been a little inside baseball there for the
Yep.
big football fans at home. But good first down stop there for the Senators. They need more of that.
Grady Mueller gets the carry this time. Some positive yards to about the 44-yard line. So 3rd and short for the Titans.
You know, Mueller's really come on of late. Had a huge kick return last week against Sacred Griffin. And then brought the ball into field goal range for Mia Gerger right before they decided to kick. So he's been another weapon that these Titans have developed. And when you can get him and Walker in the backfield together, that's a whole lot to worry about.
They spot the ball at the 45, so 3rd and 5 now for the Titans. Knadler back to throw, looking. Oh, long pass, incomplete, and a flag comes out. Away from the ball. You think that's interference, maybe holding at him? Did you see it?
I was trying to get a look at it. Was Dre Brown, number 10, that was on Mason Newman. I think I don't know if it's a hold. It is pass interference.
Defense,
okay.
number 10. 15-yard penalty. First down.
I thought maybe he had grabbed him around the waist to slow him down. And, you know, Mason Newman at 6'7", 180 pounds is a huge target for Knadler. They just did a little switch route on the outside, and I don't think Springfield High was ready to pass those off to one another.
So it's a first down. That's another Brant Professional Agriculture first down for Glenwood. 1st and 10 from the Springfield High 30. Walker and Mueller in the backfield. Low snap. Knadler gives it to Walker, who burst to speed to about the 25-yard line. Good pickup on first down.
Yeah, decent inside run.
Check.
With inside defensive line interior, they did a really great job, Springfield High did, against QND on inside runs. It was outside runs where they seem to have some issues. So they can play strong up front. They could make this a long night for Chatham Glenwood.
2nd and 6. Empty backfield for Knadler. Trips right. Back to throw. Knadler fires across the middle, complete to Grady Mueller. And we've seen Knadler before, and he does have a rocket. He has a cannon.
Good genetics there, I think. But if you take a look
Yes.
at the replay, just sets his feet and gets that ball to Mueller. Colton Knadler does a great job in watching film of getting his ball to his athletes and letting them create the yards after catch. He wants to get it out of his hands.
So another Brant Professional Agriculture first down. This time it's Mueller carrying it. Still on his feet. About the 12-yard line, and the Titans are inside the Roller Brothers Construction red zone.
Yeah, just a simple inside run. He had a little bit of a cutback lane to give him 6 yards on that first down run.
first possession of the game, in case you just joined us.
Keep an eye on number 15 down here in the bottom of our screen. That's Mason Newman at 6'7". That's a big target in the red zone.
Indeed. And somebody jumped, maybe a couple of people. There's the flag. See who the penalty's on.
There was a flinch on the Chatham Glenwood side, but play didn't happen. His helmet came off, play didn't happen, so he's got to go back.
Offense, number 52. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Liam Cox. He's on him, 5'10", 223-pound senior.
A little flinch.
There it is, just a little bit. So we'll push the Titans back 5 yards. Second down and 9. Walker, no, catch, throw and a catch, touchdown. Jonathan Helm, the senior, and that's an Abraham Lincoln Capitol Airport touchdown for Glenwood. They strike first.
Great play action fake there by Knadler. Helm came from his tight end position straight up the seam. I don't think anybody saw him release. Great play call by the Chatham Glenwood Titans.
It really was. Fooled me, that's for sure. And the extra point attempt will be made by Mia Gerger, the hero last week. The field goal in overtime for the Titans as they beat SHG. She'll try to make it 7-0 here in the first quarter. Good snap. Kick is up, through, it is good. So 7-0. The Titans lead. We'll take a break. Back with more SFQ Friday Night Rivals from Chatham in just a minute. Presented by Bob Riding's Family of Dealerships. Paul Wappel, Adam Anderson, the SFQ Friday Night Rivals crew. First quarter action. The Titans, the home team, they strike first on the touchdown pass from Knadler to Jonathan Helm. And just like that, they lead.
Yeah, decent drive. Great opening drive here for Chatham Glenwood on this senior night. It's pink night. There's a lot going on.
There is.
They settled in on that drive and got in the end zone.
Got our first look at Colton Knadler. Looked good on that drive, and talked about the weapons he has. We'll see how Springfield High responds after the touchdown on a gorgeous night for the last week of the regular season. A little crisp in the air, just perfect.
Yeah, if you're a football fan out at a game tonight, you cannot complain about the weather. We've had a great year, minus maybe week 1 with the rain, but we've had a great year weather-wise.
Tristan Schwint will do the kick for Glenwood, and there's a Bridgecare Suites kickoff. Fielded at the 10. 15, 20, cuts back, 25. Out of bounds, and a pretty good return there for Springfield High. So DeAndre Brown, Dre Brown, we called his name earlier, with a good return. Now we'll take a look at that Springfield High offense. And here's a look at the HSHS St. John's Children's Hospital scoring summary. 8 plays, 65 yards, capped by the Helms touchdown catch from Knadler. 7-0, that's where we stand now.
Yeah, pretty efficient drive. Didn't even get to third down on that drive at all.
.8:25 to go here in the first quarter. Another good quarterback here, Brody Scheffler, another junior, having an outstanding season. Thurman in motion. Handoff the other way. Got a hole, first down, then some. Crossed to the 42-yard line. And just like that, Armand Lewis, 5'10", 245 pounds. We saw him earlier this season, and that's a brand professional agriculture first down.
Yeah, you're going to want to tackle Armand Lewis low because he will make you pay for it. But great run there, and just maybe a touchdown-saving tackle there by Becklin Anderson to bring Lewis down, or he was going to be deep into Chatham Glenwood territory, if not.
First and 10, Springfield High from their own 41. Nice snap. Scheffler fires it left side. Had it in his hands. Couldn't hang on. Incomplete. Jaden Wilson, the senior, the intended receiver.
Yeah, that was kind of the story of our Quincy Notre Dame game. Scheffler was putting the ball on his receivers, and they just seemed to be looked upfield too early or couldn't bring in the catch. Hopefully they get that corrected if they want to win this football game tonight.
Scheffler's thrown only 4 interceptions this season.
I think the biggest growth for him and for Colt Knabler has been not turning the football over, and that is why we're looking at a 5-win and a 6-win football team.
Lewis in the backfield. Scheffler in the gun. Back to throw. Scheffler looking right. Going across the middle. Incomplete. Same receiver. Jaden Wilson was the intended receiver. Couldn't quite hang on. So
I thought if Brody Scheffler could have hold on to that ball maybe a half second longer to let Jaden Wilson clear the secondary right there, I think he would have had a little bit more space to deliver that football downfield.
So that'll make it 3rd and 10 for Springfield High. They trail 7-0 here, senior night in Chatham. Big crowd here tonight.
Yeah, very big crowd.
3rd and 10. Let's see what Scheffler and the Senators come up with. Scheffler with time. Goes deep right side. And he caught it. He caught it. Jaden Wilson got it. They went to him again and he caught it. And that is Abraham Professor Agriculture first down. And the Senators sideline, they're excited, they're fans. Inside the, see where they mark him at the 31-yard line of Chatham.
What I love about this is a beautiful throw from Brody Scheffler to the sideline to a guy that he's targeted the last 2 times, come down with drops, but to have that trust in Jaden Wilson to let's get him a catch, let's get him involved in this game. He must have been in the game plan for Coach Evan and the Senators, but huge play there on 3rd down.
1st and 10, Springfield High from the 31. Fakes and gives it to Lewis. Did not fool the Titans. In fact, I think the Senators lost a yard or 2 on that play. Right now, we're going to check in with Spencer Davis with the Grooney Health and Wealth Sideline Report. Spencer?
Yeah, guys, I'm glad you brought up the crowd because you couldn't ask for a better crowd tonight. And around Halloween season, it's always really fun. I mean, it's a pink out for Chatham Glenwood tonight. But I noticed over on this other side for Springfield, we've got a banana over there. I think Moses is over there as well. But it's always a fun time to see high school crowds show out, especially the high schoolers themselves. It's a great atmosphere down here. Can't wait to see what else we've got. Back up to you.
No doubt about it. Thank you, Spencer. Empty backfield for Scheffler. Fires it complete to Wilson. Didn't get a whole lot to about the 29.
Got about 4 yards maybe.
3rd and probably 6 here for the Senators. Wilson's getting a lot of carries. I don't know if he wants to
He came
get
down,
a breather.
he came down awkwardly on that tackle too. So hopefully he's okay.
It looks
but
like
he is asking for somebody to come in for him. They can't, now that they broke the huddle, he is committed.
So 3rd and 7 for the Senators. From the 29. Scheffler looks right, fires it in and out of the hands. 10 receiver Alex Hayen, the junior. Hayen couldn't quite hang on to it.
Yeah, it was a low ball, but Scheffler put that where it needed to be for his guy to make a catch, and he just couldn't come up with it. Take a look at the replay. He put this one low and down because he saw a Glenwood defender coming in to make a play. So right placement, just a tough catch to make.
So they're going to attempt a field goal. These Senators are 45-yarder. Looks like it's going to be.
He's got a slight wind at his back.
Jeffrey Stern. Flag on the play. Doesn't matter because the flag was a little short, but if that's 5 yards, that could be a big.
The kick, guys.
We get a timeout? Or
No, I think he said false. Let's see.
Well, Armand Lewis was.
False start. Offense, number 26. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
Yeah, Armand Lewis was running on the field late. I think Springfield High only had 10 players on the field. So when he ran on, they're counting that as motion, and forward motion is going to get you a penalty.
So you go from a potential field goal attempt to more than likely they're going to punt, and it looks like that's what the Senators will do. So on 4th and 12.
And again, running out 10 guys.
that Coach Hebb's not going to be happy. That's not a week 9 thing you want to deal with.
Nice snap. Good punt. Got to go into the end zone. It does. So Glenwood will start from its own 20-yard line with 6:06 to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah, you're in no man's land there. Coach Hebb decided to play the field position game and maybe catch them pinning that ball deep, maybe inside the 5 or 10-yard line, but just carried a little bit. There is a slight breeze now blowing out at the backs of Springfield High, so could have been a factor.
So Colton Knadler and the Titans.
A lot of Halloween costumes out there.
There's the banana.
Is here.
Good camera work. Spotted what Spencer Davis saw a few minutes ago.
I see there's a hot dog.
Look at that.
I didn't see Moses, though. He hasn't parted the Senator crowd yet.
Knadler, blade handoff. And gets enough for a first down. Good first-yard run there. That's a Brant Professor Agriculture first down. Grady Mueller with the run. We talked about he had a big game last week, and he's picking up where he left off.
Yeah, great first down run for Chatham Glenwood. Springfield High needs to figure out how to slow these big first down plays down, or it could be a long night.
First and 10 from the 31. Mueller again, right side. Stopped at about the 35.
Gain of around 4 yards on the play.
Get another
4 yards?
Yeah, 4 or 5 yard play every time. Just a simple inside zone run. Just trying to outmatch up Springfield High up front.
Second and 5. There's a little pitch to Gavin Simmons, left side. Fooled the center. He's got the first down. Simmons and brought down the 47-yard line. But not before he gets the Brant Professor Agriculture first down. A little trickery there.
Yeah, and Simmons is the speedster. He's the guy that can really take the top off the defense, and just a little flip pass to him. Had a guy out front watch him direct traffic here with number 65. Just saying, hey, I want you to go here. But good play called by the Titans.
Definitely was. Good timing on that as well. First and 10 from the 46. Mueller in the backfield. Mueller gets it. Look at that hole. First down, still on his feet. Inside the 40 of Springfield High. Grady Mueller with another Brant Professor Agriculture first down.
It looks like he kind of got shot out of a cannon right here. Huge hole up front for Grady Mueller, and he is shifty enough to make these Senators pay.
Mueller 5'9", 179 pounds. First down for the Titans. Knadler hands off again to Mueller. Look at that hole, still going. Another Brant Professor Agriculture first down. Inside the 30 to the 23-yard line of Springfield High.
Glenwood is really doing what they want up front. Springfield High is trying to run in some different defensive linemen. They've got to stop them quick, or they're going to be in a big hole here.
On first down again for the Titans. They are moving the football. Mueller. Not a whole lot that time, but gets to about the 24-yard line.
Here's the thing that Springfield High needs to also have in the back of their head. Colton Knagler is a heck of an athlete. If he were to pull that ball right there, I think me and you might have been the closest one to stopping him as he marched in the end zone. There was no outside contain there, so that is something that hopefully Coach Hebb and Springfield High did see, because I'm sure if Coach Hay saw that on film, that play call is going to be coming here anytime.
Second and 9. Mueller again. Look at him follow his blockers. Inside the 20. He is inside the Roller Brothers Construction red zone.
Been an impressive drive here for Chatham Glenwood. Technically through a pass, but Grady Mueller's already at 60 yards here tonight, and we're still in the first quarter.
So as we said, inside the Roller Brothers Construction red zone once again. The Titans are. Third and 4. Mueller. Look at him. First down. Still going. Trying to drag everybody into the end zone.
I think he's going to get in.
Oh, my God. Look at that. How about that? Touchdown, Titans. And that's an Abraham Lincoln Capitol Airport. What an effort.
What an effort there by Grady Mueller. Take a look here. Very patient. Gets behind his 2 lead blockers. Makes one guy miss. And then almost hides in a sea of bodies right here. And just keeps pumping his legs. Doing enough. Has enough guys behind him. And gets in the end zone. Tough run there by Mueller.
I think he could have made it another couple, 3 yards if he needed to. Wow, that was impressive. Mia Gerger to attempt her second extra point of the night. Titans trying to make it 14-0 here in the first. Kick is up, and it is good. 14-0 Glenwood. We'll take a break. Back with more from Chatham in just a minute. Stay with us. Welcome back to SFQ Friday Night Rivals, presented by Bob Riding's Family of Dealerships. I'm Paul Wappel, along with Adam Anderson, Spencer Davis, our sideline reporter tonight. The home team, Glenwood Titans, lead Springfield High 14-0 after 2 pretty impressive drives here in the first quarter.
Very impressive drive. They've been very efficient. They've been very tough up front. That's really been the story of the game, is just the Glenwood offensive line is doing whatever they need to get the ball in the end zone.
So Tristan Swint will kick off for the Glenwood Titans, who have the 2 touchdown lead here on senior night. You get a look at Glenwood head coach David Hay on the sideline, 9th year here, head coach of the Titans. Kind of like what he's seen so far.
Yeah, it's got to be pretty happy. A lot of ball game left, but it's got to be happy with how this game started.
And there's a Bridge Care Suites kickoff for Glenwood. From the 10, 15, 20, 25, and out of bounds. So Dre Brown once again with the return for the Senators. Let's take a look at the HSHS St. John's Children's Hospital scoring summary. Glenwood, 8 plays, 80 yards, capped by the
18-yard, impressive 18-yard touchdown run there by Grady Mueller.
Indeed it was. So let's see how the Senators respond. They need to get a little bit of a drive going, if nothing else.
Yep. Honestly, to keep Grady Mueller and Colton Canadler on the sideline as long as possible.
2:15 to go in the first quarter. Scheffler. Back to throw. In trouble. Gets rid of it. Out of bounds. Makes it 2nd and 10.
Yeah, he's under heavy pressure right there. And I don't know, there looked like there may be some confusion with the Springfield High wide receivers because nobody was in the area. So I think you're going to get intentional grounding right here.
I wondered if, let's see, there's a flag. Here it is.
In high school, you cannot just throw the ball out of bounds like you can in the pros and in the NFL. Somebody has to be in the area.
Intentional grounding. Offense, number 1. Ball, 5-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Loss of down, 2nd down.
5 yards hurts, but that loss of down is a killer. So longer way to go for Springfield High here.
Yeah, so that is a spot foul. So wherever he threw the ball, so you're looking at 2nd and
24.
Yeah, it's a little bit longer than what it probably intended to be there, but
it's not 24, but it's a long. Let's see your 2nd and
it's
said
taking
it
it
was
very
5.
far.
It said 5 yards, so
it's 5 yards from where he threw the football, which is where he was probably on about that 22, 23-yard line when he threw it.
It is 2nd 24, and Scheffler throws. Lewis hangs on to it. Titans a sea of red right there. At about the 16-yard line, so not a whole lot there.
No, that you could almost just call that just a simple pitch play to Armand Lewis, but almost didn't come up with the ball. He's lucky to hold on to it. And again, you need about 5 or 6 Titans to bring him down.
3rd and 19 for Springfield High. haven't had much going here well for them in the first half on first quarter here on offense. Scheffler has time, looking, steps up, he's going to keep it, and just goes down at the 25-yard line. So gets some of the yardage, but fourth and a punt situation for the Senators. The Titans defense, we talked about it, they're very good.
Yeah, you know, they hung deep, what took away any deep threat, and Scheffler was smart there to get out of bounds. And again, we're week 9, you're going to be playing in week 10. There's no reason to take an unnecessary hit there, especially being 10 yards away from even getting a first down. So that was a smart play by him, taking a slide right there.
Senators punt. Blocked. Blocked by the Titans. Ball is loose. Titans have the ball at the Senators' 30-yard line.
Becklin Anderson, number 2. Take a look at the replay. He's going to come right out of your living room and onto your screen right here and block this football. Great job by the Chatham Glenwood Titans.
High snap. And so now, threatening again, is Glenwood. Kai Banks for the Titans. See if they go to the air here. Try to put it in the end zone right away. Walker in the backfield from the 30. Nadler has time. Going deep. And the flag comes out. No surprise there, because I think that's the only option you had was Jaden Wilson had was to stop.
And here's the issue with that. If Wilson would have turned around and tried to make at least some attempt to play the football, you're probably not going to get called for a penalty. You almost had to box Mason Newman out to the sideline like you're in basketball.
Pass interference. Defense, number 3. 15-yard penalty. Results, first down.
So that's a Brant Professional Agriculture first down with 40 seconds left here in the first quarter. Great camera work.
If Wilson were to just turn around and make it look like he's going for the football and do that exact same motion, you're probably not going to get called for that. But when your head is buried into Mason Newman's chest and you just have your arms in front of his face, that's going to get called 15 yards every time.
And the Titans are in the Roller Brothers Construction red zone once again. 1st and 10. Flag comes out.
You're going to false start.
False start. Offense, number 53. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
A lot of penalties here in the first quarter.
For a week 9 game, absolutely.
So 1st and 15 for the Titans. Walker in the backfield. There's the handoff to Walker. Look, got some room. Stretches out to the 15-yard line.
Just getting past the original line of scrimmage there.
Good gain there. 2nd and call it 14. 9. Check that. My math is off.
Probably the last play of the quarter here.
High snap. Knadler has it. Throws it. Nobody there. So incomplete, and that's how the quarter ends with the Glenwood Titans leading Springfield High 14-0. We will take a timeout and be back with the second quarter from Chatham. You're watching SEFCU Friday Night Rivals. Stay with us. Welcome back to SEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by Bob Riding's Family Dealerships. Second quarter ready to start here in Chatham. The Glenwood Titans lead 14-0, and they are threatening once again. Ball is on the 15-yard line of Springfield High. It is 3rd and 9 for Glenwood.
Yeah, they had the block punt to get them where they're at right now, but big 3rd down to start the second quarter.
Naylor looks to throw. He's got Mueller. No, a little bit too much. Incomplete. Grady Mueller in the end zone, intended receiver. So it'll be second down and 9. Let's check that, 4th and 9.
Yeah, just
timing a little off.
That would have been a pretty tough catch there for Mueller to make. Let's see what they decide to do. If they're going to go for it here.
Got a really good kicker in Mia Gerger, but they're going to go for it, looks like.
Okay.
You got Jonathan Helm, 6'4", one of your weapons.
Yeah, you've got some large targets on the field at Helm and Newman.
4th and 9 from the 15. Empty backfielder. Knadler back to throw. Fires it right side, wide open. Couldn't hang on to it. Andrew Schwartz, the junior, couldn't hang on to it. He was wide open, but the Senators will get the ball on downs.
Great throw here by Knadler. Identified it early, got the ball out of his hands, had some pressure in his face, but that's a catch he's got to come down with. He would have been right there at the sticks to get a first down, too.
Big stop for Springfield High.
Yeah, it's a huge momentum play for Springfield High. They've got to get this ball moving towards Chatham Glenwood's side of the field.
1st and 10 for Springfield High. From the 15. Back to throw is Scheffler. Has time, fires it, strike, complete to Bray Brown. Flag comes out late.
Came out late on the sideline. I don't know if we'll get a horse collar tackle. Yeah, I think we're going to get a horse collar tackle here with how Dre Brown was brought down to the ground.
Here's the call.
Personal foul. Horse collar tackle. Defense, number 6. 15-yard penalty added in the run. First down, Springfield.
That's a huge penalty. Here's the replay.
25-yard penalty, essentially. So Brown makes the catch, and then right there, you cannot bring him down like that in today's football game. So not like he was trying to, but Cole Prost, when that right hand gets up inside the back pads and brings him down, that's going to be a personal foul.
And that's a Woods Basement Systems first down. Woods Basement Systems, one of our first down sponsors this season. There's a pitch back to Lewis. Nothing doing, I don't think. Oh. Big Titan just kept pushing the big guy back on that.
Chatham Glenwood did really, really well to have immediate pressure in the backfield. Armand Lewis, as he caught that ball, he almost had red jerseys completely surrounded him. I'm not sure if that play was tipped off or they just were in the backfield that quickly. But Springfield High's got to get this run game going so Brody Scheffler can have more time to throw the football.
2nd and 10, no gain on the play. The Senators trailing 14-0. Scheffler gives to Lewis late, and he's got some room. 6, 7, 8, 9 yards, close to that first down marker. See where they mark it.
I think they're going to mark him about a yard short. A great run by Lewis. I thought he was bottled up about 2-3 yards after the line of scrimmage. He somehow got out of that and almost got a first down for Springfield.
3rd, and call it a long one. I thought he was bottled up too there.
Yeah, right there, and then good job, Gino Greco, to bring him down. That's not an easy guy to bring down by yourself.
3rd and 1 for Springfield High. Scheffler fires it complete. First down to Woods Basement Systems. First down after the catch made by the Senators there. Number 93.
Yeah, number 93. Not hugely sure who that is. He's not on any roster there, but great throw and catch. Just a simple screen pass. Almost an RPO action where he could have handed that ball off to Lewis, but he must have saw something outside to get his receiver the football.
So another Woods Basement Systems first down for Springfield High, and that's what they need. Some first downs. They're in Glenwood Titan territory. Scheffler rolling, has time. Is he going to run it? Yes, he is going to run it. Hit hard and down at the 42-yard line. It's about 5 on the play.
Yeah, it was pretty well covered. He did enough and saw a little bit of a gap where he knew he could get upfield and get themselves in a second and favorable position.
Scheffler, 6'1", 165 pounds. He is a good one. 2nd and 5 for Springfield High. Lewis in the backfield. Scheffler rolls left. Looks to throw, in trouble, steps up. Going to keep it. Nope, fires it. Complete at the 34-yard line. Some nifty footwork there by Scheffler, and a good catch by Cale Thurman.
Yeah, he did enough here. Was going to roll to his left and had Daniel Helm right in his face, or Jonathan Helm right in his face, and then had to plant, come back the other way. Was lucky he did not cross the line of scrimmage, but great catch by Thurman.
And that's a Woods Basement Systems first down for the Senators. Haven't called Thurman's name much so far tonight. Need to get him involved, and the Senators are trying to. On first down, Lewis, right side, big hole. Look at him go. He's going to show that burst of speed. He might make it. He is in. Touchdown, Lewis. And Springfield High. And that's an Abraham Lincoln Capital Airport touchdown from 34 yards.
You know, you look at Armand Lewis, you think a guy who's 245 pounds can't move like that. Well, think again. He is nifty and agile on his feet. He makes guys miss because he knows they're going to go at his feet and legs. And great run, great response here by Springfield High to get in the end zone.
So the Senators will try to cut that lead in half with this extra point. Jeffrey Sturm, the senior, with the point after. And we are 14-7. The Senators cut into that lead. And right now we're going to check in with our friends over at the Capital Area Career Center for the educator of the game.
Thanks, guys. I'm standing by with our CACC educator of the game and Robert Farrell, our representative. Talk to me a little about what's going on.
Absolutely. Well, it's going to be a great finale to Friday Night Rivals here. Excited to be here. You know, Springfield High and Glenwood are two of our largest schools that come out to CACC, and we are proud to support both of them in their career in tech ed. Tonight, we've got our educator of the game, Mr. Donnie Ray Chris. He has students on both teams, so we're excited. He's our barbering instructor out at CASC.
All right. Well, Donnie Ray, tell me a little bit about what you're doing in the program.
Oh, man, just my big thing is, man, I'm trying to impact the community, impact the youth, make a big change. Hopefully I can give them tools where they be able to feed themselves off their hands for the rest of their life with.
And so we were talking a little pregame. You've got a son on this team.
Oh, yeah. I got a dog in the fight. My son is Don Chris. He plays for Springfield High. He's number 50. He's an offensive lineman, right guard. So make sure you watch out for him tonight.
Well, we appreciate it, Donnie Ray. Congratulations. Guys, back up to you.
Thank you very much, Spencer. Appreciate that.
Paul, did you know I cut hair in college for money?
Oh, my gosh. Did you really?
Yeah. I mean,
how'd you do?
Decent. I was only
charging.
I didn't nick anybody,
oh,
no.
Good job.
But, you know, it was really a buzz cut or a fade. I couldn't do anything outside of that. So if you needed anything with scissors, I was over my head.
Kai Reinenberger with the Bridge Care Suites kickoff. Hits the ground, 20-yard line. Picked up by the Titans in the 30, 35. Good return, 40, 45. Close to midfield. The big guy, how about that? Brady Dwyer, the 5'10", 210-pound senior with a good return there.
Yeah, Dwyer's kind of a fullback tight end guy in this Glenwood offense, but he can move right there. Good return. They're going to have another great field position, something they've had all night.
14-7, in case you just joined us. As you see the return by Dwyer, and made a good cut back there. Tough to bring down. Ball just at midfield now for Colton Knadler and the Titans. Senior night, week 9. Playoffs start next week. Grady Mueller in the backfield. Mueller fakes. Knadler throws. Complete. Slips at the 41-yard line. A good gain there. Catch by Mason Newman, the 6'7", 180-pound senior.
Yeah, it's one of Knadler's favorite targets. Great play-action pass. It is a little slip on the sideline. You know, we got a little bit of rain the last few days. Towards the sideline, it is a little bit slicker, but, you know, field looks great out here in Chatham.
It does. 2nd and 3 for Knadler. Hand off to Mueller. Grady Mueller.
I think he is short still of the first down, though, Paul.
And it looks like he is short just a bit. Let's go down to Spencer Davis with the Gruning Health and Wealth Sideline Report.
Big touchdown there from Springfield. And we talked about Moses being in the student section, but right there, it was Armand Lewis parting the Red Sea. And that guy's built like Michael Taylor. He just keeps, or Michael Turner, excuse me, he just gets downhill and he's hard to bring down. We'll see how it plays out in the rest of the first half. Back up to you.
Thank you, Spencer. Grady Mueller is hard to bring down, too. He has a big gain there on 2nd down, so we'll see what.
They're just going to get a sideline warning from Springfield High.
That's what
sideline
flag is. Okay.
Sideline warning against the defense. 1st down, Glenwood.
Woods Basement Systems 1st down for the Titans. We're all on the 36 now of Springfield High. Nadler rolls right. Fires right, got a man. Oh, good defensive play at the last minute. Gavin Simmons, the intended receiver, broken up at the last second. And right now, we'll take a look at the HSHS St. John's Children's Hospital scoring summary. 8 plays, 85 yards, a good drive for Springfield High, capped by the Lewis 34-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, and it started off with a penalty that gave them the big gain, but great job by Springfield High to get in the end zone. It's a game, that's a drive they needed to score on to get back into this football game.
No doubt about it. 2nd and 10, Glenwood. Empty backfield for Knadler. Trips right. Knadler looks right. Fires right into the hands of the Springfield High defender. Intercepted, but a flag on the play. Let's see, is that going to come
I think
back?
I think you're going to get a hold or a pass interference, and I don't agree with it either because it was, I think, an incidental contact, and that's not a ball I thought he could catch.
Let's see what the call is.
Prior to the pass, holding, defense, number 23, 10-yard penalty. Result, 1st down.
Here it is.
Take a look right in the bottom. 23 got in there from Springfield High. That's Treyontez Williams. I don't think that was enough to cause that penalty, especially a holding call. So it's a bank play. You can't question the officials. We have instant replay to look at that again. But I would be upset, and I can see Coach Hebb in the Senator sideline is pretty fired up about that one.
It's a Woods Basement Systems 1st down.
Especially since they came up with a turnover there, too.
From the 26, Knadler hands off to Grady Mueller. Inside the 25-yard line.
I am surprised that Chatham Glenwood hasn't stuck to the running game a little bit more. They were so successful early in that first quarter, and I felt like these last 2 drives, they've really gotten away from it. So I wonder if we'll see a healthy dose of Grady Mueller here the rest of this drive.
2nd and 9 for the Titans. Fakes to Mueller, does Knadler. Fires across the middle. Incomplete. Good defense by the Senators. Some of the Titans, I think, wanted a flag, but no flag on the play, so 3rd and 9.
Yeah, that was incidental contact. Everybody's mixed up. There was no, both making a play on the ball. He falls down. That is not a penalty. I know Glenwood Titan fans might not be happy about that, but that one was not.
Gavin Simmons, the intended receiver. Colton Knadler has the play.
So keep an eye on low in your screen. Jonathan Helm, he's lined up at tight end.
High snap, fake, no, Walker, fakes to Walker. Knadler has it, left side. He's running all the way. About the 14, 13-yard lines where they'll spot it. A good run for Knadler. He tucked it and ran, and that is a Woods Basement Systems first down. And the Titans are inside the Roller Brothers Construction red zone.
Everybody was pretty well covered downfield, and I think people forget what kind of great athlete Colton Knadler is. He can do that with his feet more often than not. He doesn't have to in this type of offense, but great recognition, great way to pick up a big first down.
1st and 10 Titans on the 13 of Springfield High. Walker.
He's not going anywhere.
Senators, good stop that time. And they're fired up. Richard Stoltz.
And Trey Sutton, 74, was in there too. Listed as a freshman here on the roster. That's a 6'2", 285. That's a very big freshman.
2nd and 13 for the Titans. 6:05 to go in the second quarter. Mueller and Walker next to Knadler. Knadler fakes to Walker. He's rolling right. Complete to Mueller. Inside the 10. See where they mark it.
They're going to put him right on the 10-yard line, actually. This is a huge third down.
Knadler with a good fake that time.
Yeah, Mueller just leaked out opposite side of the play to get into the flat, and that's an easy dump off there for Colton Knadler.
3rd and 7 for Glenwood. From the 10. Knadler looks left, fires in the end zone. Couldn't hang on to it, incomplete. Newman, the 15, the 10 receiver, the 6'7" big target, couldn't quite come down with it.
Great recognition by Springfield High to come over. Yet was going to have to make that tough catch in front of 2 Senator defenders. This is a big fourth down.
We got a timeout. We're going to take a timeout as well. Back with more SFQ Friday Night Rivals from Glenwood and Chatham Glenwood in just a minute. Welcome back to SFQ Friday Night Rivals, presented by Bob Riding's family of dealerships. 5:01 left in the second quarter. Got a good Central State 8 Conference matchup here. 14-7, the Titans lead the Senators. And the Titans threatening once again. Big play here on 4th down and 7. The Titans will go for it. They have an outstanding kicker in Mia Gerger, but they're going to go for it. Mueller in the backfield. Oh, didn't get Senators. Looked like they were going to jump. They did not. Now, see if there's a flag or a timeout.
Field. Their first choice timeout of the half.
The Senators take timeout. Probably a good move there.
They did not like how they were lined up. I know Chatham Glenwood fans are looking to some Rochester SHG updates. It is 24-0 Rochester. That one is almost at halftime.
Wow. Right now, it's time for the Smart Local 218 Fan Cam. Take a look at the Smart Local 218 Fan Cam. A lot of fans out tonight enjoying the popcorn. Smells good up here.
It does smell like good popcorn. A lot of dance cheer members. A lot of families out with senior night tonight. A huge crowd. They draw a huge crowd anyways. I think there's maybe a few extras here this evening. Good shot of the band there in the student section.
Pink, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and see the red, the pink, the white, the black, just about everything. Very colorful out here tonight. See some folks, fans watching on the hill.
Great place
environment, great place.
The Hill is a great place to watch a football game here in Chatham, but it's almost underrated.
All right, here we go. 4th and 7 for the Titans after the timeout by Springfield High. Naylor rolls right, fires back left, complete to Helm, just walks into the end zone. Jonathan Helm, touchdown Glenwood. And that's an Abraham Lincoln Capital Airport touchdown.
I love the play design right there by Chatham Glenwood. You send Mason Newman in motion. Colton Canado rolls to his right here, but what you didn't see is Jonathan Helm was lined up at the tight end position on the right side of the field. So he ran underneath everybody and was wide open there on the left side. Just a throwback there to Helm. Great play call, great execution, and it's 20-7.
Mia Gerger to attempt the extra point for the Titans. Kick is up and through. 21-7, Springfield High. We will take a break. Back with more second quarter action from Chatham in just a minute. Welcome back to SEFQ Friday Night Rivals, presented by Bob Riding's Family of Dealerships. 4:54 to go in the second quarter, and the Titans increase their lead. Senators trail now 21-7 after the well-designed play, as Adam mentioned, by the Titans. Easy catch for Helm, and another 6 points, 7 points now for the Titans.
Just peeking at scores around the area. I know down in Lincoln, they're 4-4. They're down 20-7 at halftime to Jacksonville. They need a win to get into the playoffs, so that would be unprecedented. There 2 years in a row that Lincoln could get into the playoffs. And then Williamsville up 42-0 at halftime over Pleasant Plains. So congratulations to the Bullets on being your Sangamo Conference champions this year.
Bullets were impressive last week. And there's a Bridge Care Suites kickoff. Fielded at the 2. Senators trying to get a return here and don't get it to the 20. Out of bounds at about the 14-yard line. So Brown with the return. Bray Brown once again. Let's see how the Senators respond. Right now, we'll take a look at the HSHS St. John's Children's Hospital scoring summary. 12 plays, 50 yards.
And the 10-yard TD catch to Jonathan Helm, and really that whole drive, not really sparked, but was kept alive by the pass interference call that was debatable from where we're sitting.
1st and 10, Springfield High from the 16. Scheffler fires left side, complete. Good for first down. Ball's loose. Who had a lot of red jerseys there, and the Titans have it. How about that? Turnover. Picked up by Gino Greco. So another opportunity for Glenwood.
Yeah,
the Senators had the first down.
Yeah, Jaden Wilson makes his catch. I'm not exactly sure what. It did. Great job by, again, Becklin Anderson, number 2. That's his second huge play here tonight. He punched at that ball because he couldn't make the tackle, and that was enough for that ball to pop loose.
A lot of red jerseys were there. And Greco more than glad to pick it up, the junior, for the Titans. So ball on the 31-yard line now. Senators really need a stop on this one. 4:42 until halftime.
Yeah, you're going to get they got a timeout in. The play clock was quickly going down, but they did get a timeout in time.
So what was the Rochester SHG score?
24-7. It was 24-7 at halftime. I know the other team that tied atop the Central State AD standings was Normal UI. They were up 56-0 against Lanphier. So if every score held right now, you would see a 3-way tie. Not sure how the Central State AD decides who's the champion or if everybody gets it. But taking on number 2, Becklin Anderson right there. You can't make it tackle, but you can make it difficult. He punched right at that football. Great play by the Titan defender.
Let's go to this for the Gruning Health and Wealth sideline report. Spencer?
Hey, thanks, guys. And again, while the field was fine at the very beginning of the game, the grass is starting to get a little slick as the temperature dropped. And also the flags are starting to blow a little bit more, so it'll be interesting to see how it affects the kicking game. And you have to wonder if the ball was a little slick on that fumble. We'll have to see how it plays out. Back up to you.
All right, thank you, Spencer Knadler. Throws complete. First down and then some. Inside the Roller Brothers Construction red zone. The Titans moving once again. Brady Dwyer, the 5'10", 210-pound senior, with the reception. And that's a WICS Basement Systems first down, and the Titans are in the Roller Brothers Construction red zone.
Yeah, just a simple play-action pass, and just, again, flicked it out to Dwyer. He lets his guys do the heavy lifting for him. He just makes sure he puts the ball where they need it to be.
1st and 10 for the Titans on the 13 of Springfield High. Nadler gives to Mueller. Mueller right side, still on his feet. He's inside the 5-yard line. Mueller is. It'll be 2nd down for the Titans. 2nd and short. 2nd and 1 from the 4. So the Titans can get a first down without scoring.
Mueller's just about to eclipse the century mark right here. Wouldn't be surprised if he gets it on this carry.
Mueller does get the carry. Trying to get him in that end zone. Nope. Good stop by the Senators that time. Bring up 3rd and maybe 2.
He actually, I think they got him enough for a first down.
They did.
He just cleared the first down.
Okay,
yeah.
First down. WICS Basement Systems first down for Glenwood.
I thought that was a pretty generous spot there, too. But either way, first down.
1st and goal for Glenwood. Mueller.
They're going to mark him
Titan
down.
stays in, but no signal. So short, just short. So 2nd and goal for Glenwood. Grady Mueller having a heck of a game.
Yeah, he's off to a hot start here in this first half.
Colt Knadler.
A huge hurry here. Plenty of time on the play clock.
See if Mueller gets to carry this time on 2nd and goal. Nope, Knadler keeps it, and he is in the end zone. Touchdown, and that's an Abraham Lincoln Kepler Airport touchdown for the Titans.
Again, way to take advantage of the turnover and make the Senator football team pay for it by getting in the end zone and getting in the end zone very efficiently. Just a simple quarterback run there. They'll call it a lot. They don't have to, but he is a weapon in the backfield running the football.
Mia Gerger out to attempt her 4th extra point of the night. There's the kick, and the point, extra point is good. So just like that now, it's 28-7. Glenwood. Tonight at 10:15 on ABC. Join us at the News Channel 20 Sports Desk to get all of your local high school football highlights with the Friday Night Rivals recap. That's on News Channel 20 tonight at 10:15. All the highlights and scores from across Central Illinois. Carson Gordy and Sammy St. Jean.
It is a big week here in Illinois, big weekend. Playoff pairings will be announced tomorrow night. 50th year of the state playoffs for football, so it's I know the IHSA's been doing a big countdown for the top 50 programs in the state of Illinois, but there'll be a lot of parties, maybe a few sad faces. At one point, listening to all the guys around the state talk about maybe 4 and 5 teams will get in. Now it looks like some 5 and 4s maybe even be left out now. Just some things have turned up north. So you never know, but I think both these teams are both firmly in for sure. There was still some sorting out. You still could see some 4 and 5s again. Everything kind of changes.
Depends on tonight.
There were 200 at the start of the evening. There were 280 eligible teams for 256 spots. Now some of those were 4 and 4s playing undefeated, so you could eliminate some, but yeah, a lot of uncertainty. You never know for sure. I've been on both sides of the coin. It's never fun.
Tristan Schwint with the Bridge Care Suites kickoff. Bobbled in the end zone, the Senators, so no return.
I do think that win,
high.
Spencer Davis talked about it, but I do think that win's picked up enough coming out of the north to help the team going towards the scoreboard here on your screen to push that ball in the end zone. That was a huge kick.
A great shot of the flag. You can see as Spencer mentioned, the breeze here tonight. 2:54 left in the second quarter, and those Senators want to get back on that scoreboard again before we take a break. So let's see how they respond, the Senators, after that turnover. 1st and 10 from their own 20. Back to throw, no rolling. Scheffler fires out of bounds. Nobody will get that one.
No.
Let's take a look at the HSHS St. John's Children's Hospital scoring summary for the Titans. 5 plays, just 31 yards, capitalizing on the turnover, capped by the Colton Knadler 1-yard touchdown run.
Scheffler smartly threw that football away. He had plenty of time, though. They really haven't had a ton of pressure on either quarterback here tonight.
You know, Cale Thurman averaging more than 118 yards a game receiving. Hasn't
one catch
tonight so far. Has not been involved a lot. The Titans have shut him down. Scheffler in trouble, going to step up, runs. Now he dives. Thought he had a few more yards than that, but Titans got there quickly, so out to the 20-yard line, or back to the 20.
That was the first time where Scheffler had heavy pressure early into his drop. I thought he maybe had some guys open late there, but could not get his eyes downfield because he was worried about all the red jerseys in front of him.
So 3rd and 10 for the Senators. They trail 28-7. Titans 6 and 2. Springfield High 5 and 3. Scheffler fires it complete to Dre Brown. First down, still on his feet. And that's what the Senators needed. So Woods Basement Systems first down. Check that, Jaden Wilson with the reception, and that's the Woods Basement Systems first down. Ball at the 37-yard line.
It was the same exact play that Jaden Wilson coughed up the fumble, but did enough here to secure that football and then get up and get a first down.
1:56 go in the second quarter. Scheffler gives to Lewis. He's tough to bring down. He gets out to the 39-yard line, about 2 on the play. Springfield High has 2 timeouts left. Titans do as well. They have 2 as well.
Chatham Glenwood brought everybody up to the line of scrimmage. I thought if Armand Lewis could have got past that first wave of Titan defenders, it could have been a huge run there for Springfield High. They were lucky to bring him down.
2nd and 8. You surprised the Senators aren't trying to move a little quicker here?
I am, especially because they get the football back to start the second half. I thought they would have maybe a little bit quicker, but after that turnover, I'm sure Coach Hebb's being maybe a little bit overly cautious.
On 2nd and 8, incomplete, and out of the hands, Cale Thurman.
Yeah, Thurman is his guy. We just talked about him not getting the ball there, and that's a catch he has to come up with.
Now you've got 3rd and 8. Springfield High does. Clock stops after the incompletion, so 1:11 left. Springfield High on the 39-yard line. Scheffler. It's time. Got a long pass here. Almost intercepted. Intended for Cale Thurman, but the closest player to it was a Titan. The Titans defense almost comes up with another turnover.
Yeah, Scheffler kind of let that one go. He had 2 guys covering Thurman. Lucky that did not come up with an interception.
Declan Anderson, one of the number 2, was there. So 4th and 8, you've got a punt situation for Springfield High, and 1:06, depending where the Titans get this ball, they may have a chance to tack on some more points before we get to the break. Senators have had a punt block tonight. They get this one off. Fielded at the 35-yard line. Now at the 40, 45, midfield. Inside Senators territory, and Dylan Huff, the junior, with a good return there.
Great return with a minute left. Here, they have 2 touchdowns to do the Titans.
Or 2 timeouts, you
Two
mean, right?
timeouts.
Yeah. I know what you mean. They do have 2 touchdowns. Actually, have more than that, but I got you. It's all right.
It's week 9,
It's week
folks.
9, man.
We'll
It's
get
week
through
9.
it.
Yes, we will.
No, with 56 seconds left, 2 timeouts, and an explosive offense, I think Coach Hebb can't be happy by the yards given up there on that punt. And that's really been the story of the evening, is great field position by Chad Glenwood.
And the Senators are going to take a timeout. So they want to talk about this before the Titans get the ball or start again.
So we were talking about this before the game started. Paul, if you had to pick maybe a surprise or a story of the year so far, we're in week 9. What's your biggest surprise or biggest story here in the Central Illinois football season?
I think I'm definitely surprised Quincy Notre Dame has played so well, and their record is what it is. We saw them against Springfield High, and they've just played really well. That's been the big surprise team-wise for me.
I think New Berlin would probably be mine. We expected they would be better. I don't know if anybody thought they'd be 7-1 right now. And then at last check, we're only down 7 points to Maroa Forsyth over at Maroa. So I think that would be surprising. There's been a lot of great players. I'm not even sure you could single out. Braddock Cates is a guy that comes to mind. Lane Foster from Pittsfield's over 1,000 yards rushing this year.
Incredible.
Clark Nelson's been incredible on offense and special teams.
Knadler on first down. Throws, got some room. 40. Stop there. Thought he might get a little more on that, but Gavin Simmons has it. And clock is 45 seconds, so they're going to make it 2nd and 3. Timeout
called.
Yeah. So 2nd and 3. So 45 seconds. Ball on the 39-yard line. And you've got a good kicker in Mia Gerger.
Yep.
So you have a chance to get some more points on the board. Talking about the Titans, of course.
On that last screenplay, it was really, if Richard Stoltz, number 2 from Springfield High, didn't make that tackle, there were a lot of red jerseys in front of Gavin Simmons. So Springfield High's got to feel pretty lucky that he made a great open field tackle right there, or we could be talking about an even bigger first down.
So just an absolutely beautiful night. Hard to believe postseason starts next week.
Yeah, it is.
It'll be a fun run.
I think there's a few teams from this area that could make very deep runs and maybe be playing Thanksgiving weekend.
2nd and 3 for the Titans. Nadler has time. Across the middle to his big target. Complete or incomplete? I would say the fumble incomplete. Couldn't quite hang on to it. It was Mason Newman, the 6'7" target. Thought he was going to hang on to that.
Makes the catch here, but just as he's bringing that ball down, got popped. The ball came loose.
3rd and 3 for Glenwood. Nadler dumps it.
Another
Complete
screen
to
pass.
Mueller. The 40 following his blockers. Really patient. First down. That's a Woods Basement Systems first down. And Mueller caught the ball and just waited for his blockers and gets the Woods Basement Systems first down.
Yeah, great play call there. Another screen pass, followed his guys, and actually got out of bounds, too, to stop the clock. So great job by Mueller and the Titan offense.
Empty backfield now for the Titans. Trips right. Nadler, left side. Caught it that time. The big guy, Mason Newman, out of bounds. So that's good. You make the catch and get out of bounds. Stop the clock.
Yeah, again, 2nd and short, but Newman, that's a huge target to find there on the sideline.
I'd go to him all day if I could, I think, right? But Titans can mix it up, and they've done that really well. So 2nd and 2, 33 seconds left in the second quarter. Nadler looks left, looks across the middle, fires it. Did he catch? No. At the 1, he did catch it.
He did.
What a catch. They gave it to him.
Wow.
Wow, what a catch by Gavin Simmons. I didn't know if he had it. That's a Woods Basin System first down. First and goal from the 1.
This is a heck of a catch by Gavin Simmons. Ball was delivered high. He had a senator on his back, and he was able to bring that football down and almost get in the end zone. Great job by Gavin Simmons.
On first down, Knadler, he's into the end zone. And that's another Abraham Lincoln Capital Airport touchdown for the Glenwood Titans.
I thought that ball went through Simmons' hand as he was coming down, but great concentration, and then just got right back on the football and called another power run there for Knadler, and he walks right into the end zone.
And great camera work by our men and women. SFG Friday Night Rivals crew did a great job on that play with Simmons. Mia Gerger again attempt the extra point, and it is 35-7. Glenwood adds to its lead, 35-7 with 17 seconds left in the half. The Titans are rolling here in week 9.
What's crazy to think about, Paul, is Springfield High had scored to make this game 14-7 with about 7 minutes left in the second quarter, 6 minutes left in the second quarter. They had a penalty that brought back an interception, and then it has been all kind of downhill for Senators. Haven't been able to move the football offensively, and then this Chatham Glenwood Titan offense has really started to take over again. So just unfortunate that we're now at 35-7 when I thought we could be looking at maybe 21-14 or 14-14 going into halftime.
I couldn't have said it any better myself, so I think the Senators just want to get to halftime right now.
Yeah,
and
I think they're a little shell-shocked. You just got to regroup. There's a lot of football left. You've got a really good team, but the last 5 minutes of this second quarter just has not gone your way.
Been a rough couple of weeks for Springfield High. Lost to SHG, lost to Rochester last week.
Played Rochester really close last week. Again, it was a flurry right before halftime that really turned that game, and then against Sacred Heart Griffin, I think it was in the second half where they kind of took over, but especially the SHG game, that was a game we thought they could win.
Tristan Schwint will kick for the Titans. There's a Bridge Care Suites kickoff, and it's a deep one in the end zone, so it's a touchback. First and 10, Springfield High. 17 seconds, Adam. Let's see if they take a knee or what the Senators do here. Right now, we'll take a look at the HSHS St. John's Children's Hospital scoring summary. 6 plays, 46 yards, and another touchdown run by the quarterback, Knadler.
Knadler's got 2 in the air and 2 on the ground here. He's had a really good first half for the Titans.
35-7 Glenwood. Springfield High does have 1 timeout left. See if they go for a big pass here. With 17 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Scheffler has time, fires it complete. Dre Brown, and he gets a first down. So Woods Basin Systems first down. Clock stops, but it'll
run as soon as these chains are set.
Senators quickly back to the line. Scheffler fires it incomplete. Similar play, but Brown couldn't hang on this time, so that stops the clock, and 1 second left in the first half. 2nd and 10.
So I don't know if we'll see how strong Scheffler's arm is right here. If they're going to let Brody Scheffler just kind of chuck one deep and see what happens, or I think you also have to just keep an eye on Armand Lewis. That's a big guy to bring down in the open field.
Springfield High entered this game 5-3.
We got to hurry up and get to the line of scrimmage. Or
3 seconds on the play clock. They got it off, and the quarter ends on this play, incomplete. So the half ends 35-7. Glenwood leads Springfield High here on senior night. The Titans really impressive here in the first half. You talked about the momentum swing, Adam, and no doubt about it, when it was 14-7, and things have really gone well for Glenwood.
Yeah, it was all Titans after that, and they really kind of asserted themselves. Less than a minute left in the first half and go down to score to put themselves firmly in the lead here before halftime.
So we'll be talking to one of the coaches here, Spencer Davis will, in just a moment to get his thoughts. Right now, we'll go down to Spencer Davis. Spencer?
Hey, thanks, guys. I'm with Coach Hay here. Coach Hay, great first half for you guys. What went right?
A lot of things went right. We had one bad drive there. In fact, it was my call. It was a bad call. We got to keep playing, though. That's a great football team we're playing. It's a playoff football team, so we got to keep it up.
All right, any adjustments you're looking to make at halftime?
I'm going to go try to see what they are.
All right. Good luck in the second half. Guys, back up.
All right. Thanks, Spencer. Thanks, Coach Hay. We'll take a break. And the Bob Ridings Family of Dealerships halftime report is coming up next. Stay tuned. You're watching the Bob Ridings Family of Dealerships halftime report on Friday Night Rivals. Earlier today, CEFCU presented Glenwood High School with a $500 donation to say thank you for hosting tonight's Friday Night Rivals matchup. CEFCU will make a $500 donation to each Friday Night Rivals host school throughout the season for use for their general fund. CEFCU is proud to support our communities, our schools, and our students with Friday Night Rivals. And back with more, watching the Bob Ridings Family Dealerships halftime report on Friday Night Rivals. Stay with us. Dealerships halftime report on Friday Night Rivals. And right now, we're going to check in with our halftime sponsor, Bob Ridings Family of Dealerships.
With Jason Grishow right here in the studio for tonight's Friday Night Rivals. Big matchup tonight, Chatham versus Springfield. Jason, thanks for being here.
Yeah, it's been a great season. I can't believe it's already the last game of the regular season, and both these teams, are fighting for playoff positions, and so it's a big time matchup. I know the communities are pumped up about it, and it's big boy football out there. The class level of this, it's big time. So lots of size, and then big time speed and good quarterbacks, and so yeah, it should be a heck of a game.
Yeah, well, we know you love football. You're at every game. Yep. What is your favorite part of all the Friday Night Rivals stuff?
I know I've mentioned it before, but just the togetherness, the bonds that are built. I'm still practicing things in the business that we run that are foundational elements that I learned back when I was playing high school football, both good and bad, and things that you got to work through. You want to be the best at what you do, but you want to do it within a team framework and, build your teammates up while you're also building yourself up and set goals and go chase them together as a team. There's not a better feeling than setting a goal and getting it as a team. And that's stuff that all these kids are learning in high school football. And it really transcends sport. I think it's absolutely monumental in the building blocks of life.
I agree. So Bob Ridings, Decatur, you're the general manager there.
Yep.
Tell me a little bit about what's going on at Bob Ridings this time of year and what are you guys offering?
So, we've always had a ton of pre-owned inventory. And over the past few years, all family and friends are, of course, asking, inventory, what's going on? So finally blessed to be able to say we've got a lot of new Lincolns rolling in. The Bob Ridings Auto Group has, all the franchises, Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, Jeep, Chevy. But at Decatur's location, we're a standalone Lincoln franchise, and we've got Lincolns, just the whole gamut of the product line rolling in. We've got 20 or so, 25 or so on the lot, another 20 or so coming. So, yeah, it's big time. It's just great to have a selection for people instead of just one or two sitting, which is what the past few years has been. So yeah, it's a great opportunity. If you're in the market for a luxury vehicle, we got you covered.
Absolutely. Well, Chatham or Springfield? Give me, who's going to win? What are you thinking?
On the spot. Well, I got my boy Grady Mueller out there, number 18. Go make a play tonight, buddy. I know he will. But I'm going to go with Chatham.
Awesome. Well, Jason Grishow, Bob Ridings, thank you so much. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you very much. And throughout this Friday Night Rivals season, the law offices of Frederick W. Nestler and Associates will recognize an exceptional senior student athlete from each participating school with a plaque presentation prior to each game. This week's law offices of Frederick W. Nestler and Associates scholar athletes from Springfield High School, Mia Volpert. Mia is an honor roll student and a two-time first-team All-State high school softball player, committed to playing at SIU Edwardsville. She is a member of the National Honor Society and Fellowship of Christian Athletes, while also volunteering as a middle school softball coach and youth softball umpire. Additionally, Mia contributes her time to the Abraham Presidential Library Museum and the United Methodist Church. And from Chatham Glenwood High School, Drew Downen. Drew is a member of the golf team, excels both academically and athletically as a 3-time state qualifier. He's a member of the National Honor Society and the Robotics and Engineering Club, earning all academic, all conference honors 3 times. Drew contributes to the community by helping teach youth through the Junior PGA program. These students are also eligible to win a $5,000 scholarship to be presented at the end of the season, courtesy of the law offices of Frederick W. Nestler and Associates. They are proud to support and encourage exceptional student athletes across Central Illinois. Congratulations to both of this week's Scholar athletes. From Springfield High School, Mia Volpert, and from Chatham Glenwood High School, Drew Downen. And you're watching the Bob Ridings Family of Dealerships Halftime Report on Friday Night Rivals. Back with more from Chatham in just a minute. You're watching the Bob Ridings Family of Dealerships Halftime Report on Friday Night Rivals.
Thursday Night Lights and Friday Night Rivals highlights from across the country.
Sophomore's going to be flush, rolls, and somehow
Great
Ransom
catch.
makes the one-handed catch. Oh, no, that's Browning, excuse me. Browning with the catch at the 15-yard line.
They go decoy this time. They're going deep. John Henry Collins. And he caught Kanye Reed inside the 10-yard line.
Dunbar with plenty of time. Wilson on the keeper. Trying to get to the right side, and out tries a dump pass, and that is caught for a Dunbar touchdown. Derek Hardy.
Helfrich to be the hero. Clean snap. Wake Forest wins it. Helfrich knocks it home at the gun. And Wake Forest remains unbeaten. They move to 3-0, a 13-10 win over rival Heritage. Here from the 35. Overton, pressure from Helton, sidesteps it. Now just going to heave it up, look into the far corner, tipped up in the air, caught by J.J. Bush. Touchdown, Bobcats, and Theodore wins it at the buzzer.
From across the country, always fun to watch them, and we had a lot of offense in the first half, 42 points. Glenwood leads 35-7. We'll take a look at some of the first half highlights right now, and the Titans playing very, very well, led by quarterback Colton Knadler, and a lot of good supporting cast. Grady Mueller pounding his way into the end zone. I think he could have gone even further on that. Then the block punt by the Titans. Tough play for the Senators trying to get something going, but then Armand Lewis breaks through. The big guy, 5'10", 245, get a touchdown, gets Springfield High on the board, but the Titans come back on this nice play here. Jonathan Helm into the end zone for another touchdown. Extra point was good. Senators try to come back, and the catch here, but Brown fumbles, and the Titans recovered, and they take advantage of it, the Titans do. So quite a swing momentum-wise. Knadler with one of his 2 touchdowns in the first half. And here's his second touchdown in the first half. So Glenwood leads 35-7. A little bit of a surprise here. Take a look at the stats. First half, total yards, Glenwood 258. Balanced very well. Rushing 132, passing 126. Senators have moved the ball not quite as well as Glenwood, 179 total yards, but that turnover definitely hurt them, and they've had 5 penalties. So 35-7 here at halftime after a really Glenwood impressive first half.
Yeah, very impressive. And again, the penalties are higher than what I would thought we would see here in a Week 9 game, but it was really all Chatham Glenwood in that first half.
Indeed it was, and still have a good second half of football here. Temperatures dropped a little bit, and
yeah, I just got back from using the facilities here. It's a little bit cooler than it was at game time.
Indeed it is. So, all right, we're going to take a break. You're watching the Bob Ridings Family Dealerships Halftime Report on Friday Night Rivals. Back with more from Chatham in just a minute. Welcome back to SFQ Friday Night Rivals, presented by Bob Ridings Family of Dealerships. I'm Paul Wappel, along with Adam Anderson. Spencer Davis, a sideline reporter from ABC News Channel 20. A crisp fall night here in Chatham, 35-7. You can see on the scoreboard, or on your screen, I should say, which is what the scoreboard shows 35-7. Adam, you got a couple of scores. Want to pass along while we have a second?
Yeah, over in the Sangamo Conference, the Williamsville Bullets are up 49-7. That one's in the third quarter over Pleasant Plains. Moreau Forsyth has extended their lead. It's 29-14 in the third quarter over New Berlin. I know that's a big Sangamo matchup. And then Pittsfield's up 17-14 over Petersburg Porter. They're looking to get their fourth win on the year.
All right, and right now we're going to check in with Spencer Davis to find out about the Brant Professional Agriculture field conditions. Spencer?
Hey, thanks, guys. And again, the field itself is a little moist from the dew, but as a whole, it looks like the wind has died down a little bit from earlier on in that first half. We'll see if that continues throughout. But as well, the field itself is in good shape, again, outside of the dampness. So, again, maybe we see a couple more fumbles, maybe some drop passes, but we'll keep an eye on it throughout the game. For the time being, back up to you guys.
All right, thank you very much, Spencer. Appreciate that. Yeah, we saw a couple players maybe slip a little bit toward the sideline there, but you said something during the game, I think, Adam, the first half, that the field, it does look great for week 9.
For week 9.
Kudos to everybody involved with this field, taking care of this field.
Especially as turf has become more prevalent in the area. I mean, this is only the third grass field we've seen this year at Athens, and we really didn't even get to see that in week 1. Week 2, we were in Auburn, and then here we are in week 9. So definitely has held up, and it's not just varsity games that are played out here. It's JV games, it's freshman games, maybe even a little bit of practice too, and it looks really, really good.
And right now, we want to make sure we thank Antonio's Pizza for providing tonight's meal for the Friday Night Rivals crew. Look at that. There's the crew, Adam. There's a lot of the crew.
The crew.
Chris and company, everybody. Look at that. Thank you on what you do. And
hanging out in the background.
Hey, anything goes at Antonio's. I want to take a shout out to this crew. They did a great job all season. And there's some other men and women doing the cameras, other work, and everybody else. Thank you. Couldn't do it without you. They do a great job. This is really incredible. But thanks to Antonio's Pizza for providing pizza for the crew. And let's check in with Spencer Davis. Spencer?
Hey, thanks, guys. I'm with Coach Heb right here. Coach, what kind of adjustments are you looking to make in the second half?
We just got to come out and play better. That's the worst half of football we played all season. So I don't think it's adjustments. We just got to stop stopping ourselves.
All right. Thank you, Coach. Best of luck in the second half. Yep. Guys, back up to you.
Thank you very much. Adam, I looked at you when Coach Seb said that. That says a lot if that's your worst half, because they've had a good season. And
a good year, and I love Coach Heb's honesty. We don't need to adjust. We have to play better. And he didn't mince words there. I'm sure he's upset at what the scoreboard reads at 35-7, because we thought this could be a 7-point or a tie ball game going into halftime, and now they're looking at a pretty big hill to climb out of.
So 35-7 as the players warm up and get ready for the second half. And Adam, any other thoughts going into tomorrow night as the playoff pairings come out? I mean, like you said, a lot of things have to happen, and see how the results, of the games, the outcome of tonight's games are.
Yeah, I think Williamsville's really clicking at the right time. Again, I think before we got there last week, they have really identified who they are and what they're going to do well, and they could be a tough out in 3A. In 2A, I think we could see down the road a big matchup between Moreau Forsyth and Quincy Notre Dame, depending on how brackets get kind of broken out. I would not want to play Sacred Heart Griffin at 5-4. I think that could be a trap game for some of those 8-1, 9-0 teams. Seeing a program like Sacred Heart Griffin is I don't know if I'd be exactly thrilled about that. I think Chatham Glenwood. I think they had the stumble against U-High a few weeks ago, and that shocked everybody. I think Normal U-High is another team that could pull off an upset and maybe make it to the quarterfinals or longer. Alec Weiland, their quarterback, is phenomenal to watch. And in 4A, I apologize to the rest of the state, but until somebody can knock off the Rochester Rockets, I'm going to put my money on them.
They are impressive. Don't change the channel if you're streaming. Stay with us, but we'll give you a quick World Series update. It's on Fox, of course. Yankees lead the Dodgers 2-1, top of the 6th. 2 outs in game 1 of incredible World Series. They were the hottest ticket, the most expensive World Series ticket ever, they said.
You know, I heard a comment about it.
Oh, Yankees fan.
Throw that hat out.
How about that?
Somebody described this World Series as it's like watching the Tom Brady Patriots play the Tom Brady Patriots. That Will's kind of, if you don't live on the East Coast or the West Coast, are you going to care that much about the World Series? I think people do. People love baseball. I'll tune in at points, maybe just to watch Shohei Ohtani, but
yeah,
I do think it'll be a good series.
And shout out to Brandt, one of our sponsors, Justin Allgaier, be racing next season again for Brandt, they announced today, and Brandt's one of our first down sponsors. Justin Allgaier, of course, from Riverton, and we'll get a shot of them. So, and of course, a lot of college football coming up on ABC
Illinois,
tomorrow.
baby.
Illinois plays Oregon tomorrow. Top-ranked team, 21-point underdogs?
Yeah,
you think it'll be close or not?
But my former coach and teacher, Brad Sturdy, put this out there on Twitter this afternoon. The last time Oregon was ranked number 1, they lost the following week at home. The last time Illinois played a number 1 ranked team was back at Ohio State when Juice Williams sealed the deal and we upset the Buckeyes. So if you're playing trends, maybe
wouldn't that be so? Oh,
that would
look
be
at
so.
that.
We found
look at
Moses.
that.
We found him.
The hot dog Moses and a shark, baby shark. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What else? A zebra? I can't quite tell. Oh, that is awesome. Halloween, everything.
Yeah, I had
love it.
The luxury to be the PA guy for the Lady Bullets volleyball team over in Williamsville. And last night the kids came out in their Halloween costumes. There's some really, really good ones. I was quite impressed. I don't think I was as funny or as smart as they were in high school.
They are clever, aren't they? This day and age, it's amazing. It's amazing. Impressive. Halloween's a fun time, but I want everybody to be safe and be careful and always say thank you if you get your treats, Always say thank you.
And if you're parents out there, make sure you let your kids know you do get to inspect at least 10 to 15 pieces of candy.
That's right.
Per child is the rule at our house.
I like that. All about the safety. Yeah. And we were talking about Justin Allgaier. CW will be carrying a lot of races next season, so that's awesome.
I might have some embarrassing photos. So Justin Allgaier, his wife Ashley, I went to high scholl with. I met Justin at a homecoming dance in probably 2001, 2002. So might have some fun photos of him.
Tristan Swint with the Bridge Care Suites kickoff to start the second half. And he's going to come out of the end zone. Thought he might not, but yes, he does. DeAndre Brown. It's out to about the 20-yard line, so
I think the back judge missed that. If that foot crosses that goal line plane, that's an immediate touchback. I don't think he realized he had stepped back into the end zone. Ball's about on the 20-yard line anyway, so would only gain maybe about 1.5 yards of starting field position.
Right.
So, there in high school, as soon as you cross that goal line, it is an automatic touchback. You can't bring it out. So I think just missed it, but wouldn't have gained much of where they're starting.
All right, the Senators have their work cut out for themselves. 1st and 10 from the 20.
Gonna get a false start. There was a lot of movement from the Chatham-Glenwood defensive line to draw that penalty, and they did a good job right there.
Here's the call.
False start. Offense, number 75. 5-yard penalty. First down.
I hope that official has a lot of extra batteries because he's been busy tonight with making those calls, announcing him. Done a great job, but he's been busy. The whole crew's been busy.
Yeah.
He's been busy making the announcements. So, all right, we'll try it again. 1st and 15 now for Brody Scheffler and Springfield High. Scheffler back to throw, looking, steps up, in trouble, and down the 10-yard line. Titans were not going to let Scheffler get away that time, and wow, how about that? Start the second half. Kyle Massey, the senior.
Right there, Scheffler could have, I think, taken off downfield and gotten probably 4 or 5 yards before he would have ran into any Titan defender. He looked behind him because he was going to try to scramble then backwards and get back in the pocket, but they were there to bring him down.
2nd and 23. Hey, Adam, check that out. All right. I bet he's warm.
That's an outfit.
I bet he's warm, you know. Nice. That's one way to stay warm. It is getting a little chilly out here. I love it.
I walked down at halftime. It is chilly.
Scheffler back to throw in his end zone. Now in end zone. Gets out of it. Fires it across the middle. Picked off at the 30. On his feet. 20, 10, 5. Is he going to go in? And it is a touchdown. Dylan Huff, the junior. And that's an Abraham Lincoln Kepler Airport touchdown. And not what the Senators wanted.
No, and any football coach will say as you're rolling to one side of the field and you get outside the pocket, don't come back across the field with the football. Only bad things can happen. And right there, he had Cale Thurman or Dre Brown. He thought he could get the ball there, but Huff made a great play and then just walked right into the end zone.
So the Glenwood Titans get the touchdown on the turnover. 41-7. Mia Gerger will try to make it 42-7. The Titans are clicking as they head into the postseason. Another good kick, and it's 42-7. Glenwood. Let's take a timeout. Back with more from Chatham in just a minute. Welcome back to SEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by Bob Riding's Family of Dealerships. I'm Paul Bopple, along with Adam Anderson, Spencer Davis. The Titans strike here off the interception. Dylan Huff with the return, and it's 42-7. Glenwood. Adam, we did not think this would be anywhere close to the score.
No, I did not think this would happen. I'm sure Springfield Senator fans are kind of silent now too, because going into this football game, I thought it'd be pretty tight, and just that huge momentum swing in the second quarter has just changed everything in this game.
It really has. I mean, there is still a lot of time left. We have almost a whole half of football, but really no margin for the margin of error is really zero.
Paper thin at this point.
Yes, almost for Springfield High. And Schwint with the Bridge Care Suite kick into the end zone, and that's a touchback. As Ray Brown makes the catch. So 1st and 10, Springfield High from their own 20-yard line. So they get the ball right back. Take a look at the HSHS St. John's Children's Hospital scoring summary. 31-yard interception return for a touchdown. Number 8, Dylan Huff can't do any better than that. Make an interception, you score a touchdown. What else can you do? But it wasn't a drive. It was just one play, and that's what the Titans did. So 1st and 10 from the 20. Here's Lewis, the 25-yard line.
Be interesting to see if the Springfield High Senators maybe pick up the tempo a little bit to try to maybe have a quicker pace to get back in this football game.
Again, don't want to overemphasize. We talked about the difference between 6 wins and 5 can be huge in the postseason when it comes to the seedings, the pairings. Yes. So, important game for both teams here. On 2nd and 5, Lewis again finds a little bit of a hole, and push back.
Gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You can't get the 35 points back in one play, but we'll see if the Senators try to open things up a little bit.
Yeah, you talk about the playoff pairings. For those of you that don't know, 256 teams across 8 classes, 32 in each class. How they do it by size of school. So they'll go sort it biggest to smallest and then just draw lines every 32 teams.
3rd and 5. Pitch out to Lewis. He goes wide. And
he's got enough for a first down.
First down, so that's a Brant Professor Agriculture first down for Springfield High.
Little motion to try to take their eye off the ball, and then a pitch out to Lewis. Oh, no, they
take that back.
They brought it back.
4th and 1.
I'm going to say he stepped out before he got to the first down. From where the side judge walked in, he was definitely on the other side of the 30, so.
Here we go. Replay. See if
Replay here. Can't quite. I think they're going to mark that right foot came out first. So
4th and 1. Center's going to.
Yeah, they ran out of time on the play clock there, so needed to burn a timeout.
Boy, you hate to burn a timeout, obviously, this early in the second half, but the Senators had no choice. We're going to take a timeout as well. We'll be back with more from Chatham in just a minute. Welcome back to SEFQ Friday Night Rivals, presented by Bob Riding's Family of Dealerships. And you take a look, great shot of senior night here at Chatham. The numbers of the football players who are seniors, and there's some photos of the football team. They do it up right here in Chatham, don't they?
Yeah, a lot of seniors, too, on the football team, dance team, swim, everybody that they honored here tonight.
4th and 1. Scheffler needs it. I don't think he got it. He did not.
He did not.
So the Titans take over on downs at the 29-yard line.
Oh, unfortunate to come out of a timeout there and then just really he had no time to do anything with the football there and did not get back to the line of scrimmage. So just a rough drive there for Springfield High.
1st and 10, Glenwood on the Senators 28. There's a shot of the press box. Rolling. No, Knader goes back left. There's Mueller. 25-20. Watching his blockers. Cuts back. Look at him. Still on his feet. He's going to get into the end zone. He does. Touchdown. Wow. 28 yards. That was impressive. And that's another Abraham Lincoln Kepler Airport touchdown for the Titans.
Just a throwback screen. Simple draw up. But what Grady Mueller did here that people need to realize is he took his time. He got behind his blockers. And then this move right here, you know, maybe it is getting a little slick out there, and he's a tough guy to bring down, but great job by the Titans to get this to a 40-point lead, and now that clock is going to run.
Mia Gerger, busy night. Extra point. Good. 7 extra points for Mia Gerger. 49-7, Adam, so go ahead and explain for folks who may not know. We're going to have the clock will run.
The clock will run. So, yeah, the once you reach the 40-point threshold in the IHSA, once this ball is kicked, it will only stop on timeouts and change the possession. So it's going to get a lot shorter. It's going to go quick here in the second half from here on out. I know the Springfield High fan base has got to be disappointed in how they've come out here. Again, we all thought this would be a dogfight of a game, and I still think Springfield High is a really, really good football team. And whoever they do get match up in the playoffs better be careful, because they're a team that could catch somebody and maybe pull off an upset.
You had a shot of Mia Gerger, the kicker, the senior kicker, who's had a great career here at Glenwood. And we talked about the big overtime win, field goal last week, and said she didn't want to let the team down, and she plays with a lot of confidence. And congratulations, there she is. Mia has done a great job this season, and she's a senior and hoping she has, 4 or 5 postseason games, right? That would be state if you go all the way.
That would be state, yeah.
So Titans are looking good tonight. Tristan Swint with the kick once again. 9:14 left in the third. Deep kick for Swint. Fielded at the 3. Coming out to the 30-yard line. Good return that time for the Springfield High Senators. So 49-7, like Adam said, the clock only stops for injury, correct?
Or injury, change of possession. So if there is a touchdown, they would stop the clock until it's kicked off again. So
49-7 running clock here in Chatham. Everything going right for Glenwood, but I agree, Springfield High is a very good team, and Glenwood's defense has been good.
Yeah, I think they're getting back into the groove. They're playing really, really well. They're going to be a tough out for somebody.
Lewis on first down gets to the 35-yard line. He's 2nd and 5. Take a look at the HSHS St. John's Children's Hospital scoring summary. one play, 28 yards. Mueller with the 28-yard touchdown reception.
You know, if they've been anything, they've been efficient on their scoring drives here in the second half.
They definitely have. They definitely have. We'll keep you posted on some other games in the area as we continue here in the third quarter. 2nd and 5 for Scheffler. Hands off to Lewis again. Left side. Tough going. Actually, that was Williams.
Yeah, Titus Williams.
Run that time. Titus Williams in.
Might see some different guys here in this game.
Senior.
Congratulations to the Quincy Notre Dame Raiders. They are your Central State 8 West champions. Won tonight over Decatur MacArthur, 21-7. Now moving forward, they are going to be a 2A football team. I don't know if that's a team I'd want to see on my side of the bracket.
Scheffler fires it left side, complete to Wilson. Crosses midfield, and that's a Brant Professional Agriculture first down as the senior Wilson makes the catch. Let's go down to Spencer Davis with the Grunig Health and Wealth sideline report.
Yeah, thanks, guys. And I know the score is a little out of hand right now, but the Springfield High student section needs to be commended. We've got most of those kids still out there. They're having a good time, dancing to all the songs in between plays, and I think that's what sums up high school football, is supporting your school no matter what. So it's a great showing here. Great showing from the Glenwood fans as well. Let's see what we've got for the rest of this game. Back up to you.
Thanks, Spencer. Couldn't agree more. And look at Titus Williams with the carry again. Gets about 7 on that play as the Senators get into Glenwood territory. Mark it at the 43. This will be 2nd and 4 for Springfield High. Again, running clock with the score differential being 49-7.
It's the first one we've had this year on Friday Night
I was going to ask you
well.
that. It's been a good season. I haven't had any running clocks so good. Pitch to Williams, left side. Look at him, first down, still on his feet. Down to the 35-yard line, and that's another Brant Professional Agriculture first down for Springfield High.
I don't know where Coach Hebbs is finding these big running backs, but Titus Williams, he's not listed height and weight, but he's a big back. He's very similar to Armand Lewis back there.
Certainly is. On first down from the 35, Williams in the backfield. Scheffler to throw, fires it, almost picked off, and Brown, check that, Wilson almost had it, did not hang on to it.
Yeah, Becklin Anderson, he made a few big plays, almost had one more right there.
Glenwood's really done a great job of keeping Cale Thurman from being involved more tonight.
Yeah, he's been pretty silent. Had the one drop, and I think he's only had one catch here this season. I'm surprised they haven't handed him the ball maybe a little bit more in some fly sweeps and stuff like that, but he has been virtually silent.
2nd and 10 for the Senators. Scheffler has time, goes deep across the middle, got a man, and he got it. Wilson, touchdown, Springfield High. And that's an Abraham Lincoln Capital Airport touchdown for the Senators.
Yeah, Jaden Wilson's been the big target tonight for Brody Scheffler. Beautiful ball up the middle of the seam. Wilson broke open, and they kind of just forgot about him as he leaked out through. And great play by Springfield High, just maybe too little too late here.
So Springfield High will try to make it 49-14 here. The extra point attempt coming up. And it is up, and it is good. So 49-14, 4:26 left in the third quarter. Sturm with the extra point for the Senators. So some real positive drive there for Springfield High.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's you want to build on things now to get ready for next week. So you almost might think of this second half as more than a simulated practice, but you want to give yourself some positive things to look at when you're going back and looking on film, and just things you can build upon going into week 10.
You were talking earlier, Adam. It is hard to pick an outstanding player. I mean, there's been so many of them. I was thinking of the Pittsfield game. So if Pittsfield gets a fourth win, do you think they get in? Do you think they have a chance with their schedule?
As I was just looking at some scores from, and for everybody at home, if you at the Seuss on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, he is the playoff guru here in the state of Illinois. Some 4-4s have upset some teams that he didn't think would win. So that's going to make it a lot tougher for Pittsfield to get in as a 4-win team. And it's unfortunate because they took their they could have took their forfeit from Riverton and been 5-4. They went out and found a game against Rochester, and they lost that football game. I still think there's a way that if the IHSA could not recognize that as a win or a loss, I don't know how you do it, but it stinks that they went out to found a game last minute, lost, and that's what's going to keep them out of the playoffs.
All right, let's take a look at the HSHS St. John's Children's Hospital scoring summary. A good drive for the Senators. 7 plays, 70 yards, capped by the Scheffler to Wilson 35-yard touchdown pass. And that's why we have a score of 49-14 here with 4:26 to go in the third quarter. In case you just joined us, running clock. And here's the replay, just wide open there, and just good catch.
Confused the defensive backfield of the Titans, and he went right up the middle of the field open.
So let's see if we see an onside kick here. I don't know, maybe not.
We're going to out of Reinenberger here.
Ty Reinenberger, maybe not, but we'll see.
Yep, he is gonna. It looks like an onside. No.
And there's a Bridge Care Suites kickoff. Fielded at the 12. Out to the 20. Still on his feet. And return there that time by number 34, Mason Hatchett, the sophomore. Defensive back and returner. So Glenwood gets the ball. Let's see if they change some personnel, Adam. Don't want to get anybody injured, obviously, at this point in the season. I mean, playoffs next week, and obviously this game is well in hand with the running clock. So
I think we're going to see Tristan Schwint, come in at quarterback. So not just a kicker, also a quarterback.
Senators probably making some changes as well, offensively and defensively. First down, Tristan Schwint, high snap, hands it off to Walker. Wow, look at the burst of speed. He gets a first down. Herschel Walker Jr. And that's a Brant Professional Agriculture first down.
Great run there by Walker. I think he's a guy, too, that could give some spells for Mueller, a guy that maybe could be kind of a hidden gem for the Titans as they moved into the playoffs.
So 1st and 10, ball on the 40 now for Chatham Glenwood. Got this one well in control. Walker in the backfield. Tristan Schwint, 6-pound, 234-pound quarterback. Hands off again to Walker. Walker to the 43-yard line. Make it 2nd and 7.
4 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 6.
So, give you some other scores as we get them across Central Illinois.
Yeah, the Williamsville Bullets, it's official. They did beat Pleasant Plains tonight, so they are your Sangamon Conference champions. So,
congratulations to Williamsville.
First time since 2021. It had been Maroa's
last 3 years. Yeah, 3 years. And flag, some movement on the line. And I don't think I've said this all season long, Adam. I'm actually getting chilly here. We got the
false start. Offense, number 72. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
We've got the side windows open so we can see better, and there's a chill in the air, and I kind of like it.
Yeah, it's I'm glad I brought a coat to walk back to the car. I got a long walk back to the vehicle here tonight, but it did get, and the wind died down even, but it did get chillier.
2nd and 11 for the Titans. Schwint, hands off to Walker. Senators read that one, nothing doing that time.
And the handoff to
Final over in Lincoln. Jacksonville did come out on top 51-21, so Lincoln will go to 4-5. Most likely going to miss out on the playoffs. So unfortunate there for the rail splitters, but great job by Jacksonville to come up with a big victory and go to 6-3.
They're 6th, yeah, 6-3. Obviously, they're definitely in. So Crimson's had a good season, and it's obviously not over yet. Glenwood just takes their time again, running clock. Senior night. So Glenwood takes a timeout. Let the clock run down, I think, as far as they
could
go, and make maybe some changes. And
well, we've been trying to figure out what plays they're comfortable running here too.
Again, you want to keep everybody healthy, obviously, but especially with the playoffs coming up, both teams next week. Springfield High. We saw Springfield High in Friday Night Rivals against Quincy Notre Dame. That game went down to the very last play. Senators had a chance, and
Springfield High was in control of that game for all of a minute 45, basically, and came up on the wrong end, and that's when they probably wish they could have back.
No doubt about it. Definitely seen some great high school football. And again, shout out to the Senators. Their fan base, their fans are great. Students, look at that. They're down 49-14. You'd never know it.
No, and
dancing to YMCA.
I've told people for a long time, the Springfield High student section may be one of the best in Central Illinois, maybe in the state. I don't know. I might be biased just to Central Illinois, but at football games, basketball games, doesn't matter if they're up by 40, down by 40. They're involved. They're loud usually too. And I really do think they help out their athletic teams with how they cheer.
No doubt about it either. Schwint going to throw. Complete, and that's a first down. It's a Brant Professor Agriculture first down. David Helm, the senior, tied in with the catch.
The twin of Jonathan, don't adjust your sets. There are two of them.
Yes, saw them getting recognized for senior night before the game. Probably have one more play here in the third quarter. Titans just take their time. Why not?
Don't need to be in a hurry.
Schwint rolls, and he's thrown. He is sacked. And the Senators like that because they've had a rough night. So that's another positive step there. Titus Williams with the sack. And we're going to take a break. 49-14 Glenwood. Back with more Friday Night Rivals from Chatham in just a minute. Welcome back to SEFQ Friday Night Rivals, presented by Bob Riding's Family of Dealerships. Fourth quarter action from Chatham. Glenwood in control here. Empty backfield for Tristan Schwint. He won't get the snap just yet because of flags, some movement.
False start. Offense. Number 72. 5-yard penalty.
Back 5 yards. Again, running clock here the rest of the way, with the score being Glenwood had once they hit the 40-point lead over Springfield High. 2nd and 23. Schwint to throw. Steps up. Good move. Tucks it away. Big guy. Still going. Look at him. To the 48-yard line. A good run there. The big guy showing some mobility there.
Yeah,
he ducked that. That was a good play.
Yeah, just kind of danced around, but almost kept his feet there. He could have had a bigger gain there for the Titans.
So 3rd and 15 after the good run there by Schwint. 6 foot, 234 pounds. Kicks and quarterbacks. Schwint has time. Fires it. Oh, I think he was trying to run before he had it. Should have had that one, I thought. Number 81 was the intended receiver.
Yeah, no name in the program, but almost had a big first down catch there.
So 4th and 15, the Titans will punt. Hope those Illini can win tomorrow, Adam. That'd be a huge win. Huge, wouldn't it?
Huge win.
I mean, not expecting that, but you never know.
You might hear me yelling about it in Sherman if it happens, Paul.
I think a lot of people will be yelling. Schwint, who was quarterbacking, good punt.
Great punt.
Wow. Fumbled by the Senators. Better get on it. At the 8-yard line, and that's where Springfield High will start this drive. So just a
Christian
tough night.
Schwint, triple threat here.
That
Kicker,
was a
quarterback,
punt.
and that was a great punt. Just right through the wickets there.
So let's see if the Senators make any changes here. Don't want to get anybody hurt, like we said.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing at this point. You want to go into the playoffs as healthy as possible. It'd be super unfortunate if somebody were to get injured here tonight. Neither team wants that.
I want to give a shout out to all the high schools who've let us do Friday Night Rivals this year. And all the host schools have been great. A lot of fun. We appreciate it. We'll be back next year.
Thank you to everyone that comes up and says they watch it, tape it, rewatch it again. We can't say how much we appreciate you.
On first down, about the 14-yard line.
Wilson carry.
Wilson. Titus Williams.
Wilson.
Yep.
It's been that kind
of
night.
A lot of numbers
Paul.
and names. Yes, it has. Senior. Also plays linebacker for Springfield High.
At last check, I did have Rochester was up 38-21 over Sacred Heart Griffin. That game was in the fourth quarter. Wasn't finished yet, but was in the fourth quarter.
2nd and 4. Delayed handoff to Williams. About the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, maybe a half yard. I think they gave him a pretty generous spot there, maybe about a half yard. Also special shout out to technically my alma mater, Sangamon Valley. Made the playoffs. 6-3, beat Nokomis on a last-second field goal. So congratulations to Coach Spath and the Storm.
Congratulations! That's great. It's great.
It's been a few years since they've made it. So really happy for him. Happy for all 2 schools that go into that program. I know he works really hard for it.
There's the pitch on 3rd down. 3 goes to
Thurman.
Yep. Thurman had it. We'll of course have the player of the game and presentation of the CFQ Friday Night Rivals trophy, the winning team.
We got to talk about your alma mater. I think is the 1A favorite this year.
Belleville Althoff's having a great season. Their running back is incredible. Going to Oregon. He's only a junior.
Yeah, he's had an unbelievable year. I think they would, because of COVID and the playoffs, they get to play to their actual enrollment, which makes them a 1A team. So I'm sure people think, well, they used to play Rochester. They didn't lose kids. They don't have to use the multiplier, so they can play in 1A. This will be the last year for that, but I'd be shocked if I didn't see them playing Thanksgiving weekend.
They've had a good season. They should be good. Williams with the carry, and I don't think the running back has played a lot in the second half, some of their games this season, but
he probably hasn't.
Pretty incredible.
And they're playing schools of all shapes and sizes. Being an independent, they can kind of go all over and play everybody.
Yes. 6:36, clock running. 2nd and 8. Scheffler fires a strike. Complete, and first down to Woods Basement Systems. First down. And let's go down to the sideline. Check with Spencer for the Grooney Health and Wealth sideline report. Spencer?
Yeah, thanks, guys. And I mean, we really couldn't have asked for a better season of Friday Night Rivals. Just the beautiful weather we've had for the majority of the games. You know, we've had some weird weather games, 40-mile-an-hour winds at Springfield, actually. But in general, great season. We couldn't have asked for better weather, better people to work with. So, again, thank you to you guys up there and all the people watching. Back up to you.
All right, Spencer, thank you. Great job. Again, can't say enough about all of the production staff, everybody involved with this. Scheffler hands off to Williams on first down. It's out to about the 38-yard line. You surprised Scheffler's still in the game, Adam? Or
no, I think they're being pretty protective of him anyways with the play calling, but I wonder if there's, not really a backup quarterback here this late in the year that you feel comfortable with trotting out there and trying to be offensive and make plays downfield. So
you want to keep Scheffler fresh, obviously, for next week.
Now, if he takes off running or something, I'd be holding my breath at all points, but
you're right, it probably won't happen here, but 2nd and 4.
He's a game or two. He might have asked to stay in the game. You never know.
Could be. Fires a strike. Number 93 again. The 44-yard line.
Yeah, just from me, a special thank you to Spencer. His first year, we
did a great job.
We broke him in pretty well. I think he did a pretty good job for us. No, he did great. To everybody in the booth, and our guy Doug Ferguson couldn't be here this week, out of wedding, but special thank you to him too.
Yeah, did a great job in the truck and directing things and everything. All right, Williams breaks the tackle. It's out to midfield, spinning. Look at him go. He might break this one. One man to beat. 20. He's going to make it. Touchdown. How about that?
What a run by Titus Williams.
Wow, and that's an Abraham Lincoln Kepler Airport touchdown for Springfield High.
Yeah, if you got to build on something, you have to be excited. But look at this. 2 spins, 3, 4, 5, 6 Titan defenders try to bring him down. Just agile on his feet and got that one in the end zone.
Oh, that was impressive. That was
an exciting run.
So 49-20, the Senators are going to go for 2 or kick it here. Let's see.
Well, I think they're trying to kick it, but I think they don't have everybody on the field.
Plenty of time on the play.
Running out of guys.
There we go. They are going to attempt the extra point. Jeffrey Sturm.
Yeah, they only had 10, so would have made it pretty tough.
And kick is up, and it's good. So 49-21, Glenwood leads, and right now we're going to take a look at the Smart Local 218 fan cam. A lot of fans. Hey, that's piling on, isn't it? That's a penalty. Piling on, isn't it? 15 yards.
Just do a little roll down the hill. It's about that time of the game.
They're having fun. There's the blankets. They're out tonight.
Trying to keep warm here before the game's over.
The Smart Local 218 fan cam. Look at those Senators. That student section going. Oh, like the hat. Like the hat. Pink hat. All right. Look at that. It is chilly, isn't it?
It is. It's a little chilly tonight.
They're still rocking the stand. That is awesome. That is awesome. Oh, love it. Love it. It's been a great year.
It has.
Shout out to Jeff Kaufman. We embarrassed him last week on his birthday.
He tried to hide from us, but we found him.
There are just a lot of incredible people. Everybody that helps with this. You don't see them all. Jeff's son does a great job. Everybody does a great job.
I don't know if I'd give him enough credit.
Hey, thanks, guys.
Those are the real workers behind the scenes. We do the easy stuff.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about the Yankees. Come on.
Glad to see Kenny found the coat.
Yeah.
Didn't need a blanket this week.
Too cold for him last week. Kenny's the man. He's the man. But we appreciate it. It's chilly out there.
Yeah, I don't think people at home realize how much we appreciate getting to be up here and do this. It's unbelievable to be able to call a different high school football game. We have such good teams in this area too, so we always have a great time.
There we go. There's a shout out. There we go. The camera. There we go.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Great job. Awesome job. Replays. Look at that. Look at that. Bundle up. Yeah. It's chilly. It is chilly. All right. 4:15 left in this one. And there's another Bridgecare Suites kickoff. Almost slipped, but still on his feet. trying to go. Better get him. He's got some room down that sideline. Good return. And that got the fans excited again. Thought they might see a touchdown return. That was Mason Hatchett, the sophomore, 5'9", 170 pounds, and he's excited. Big return there.
Big return. Not a ton of sophomores that dress on this Chatham Glenwood team, but maybe they'll find another spot for him. He's a little electric on that play.
Great athletic move there to stay on his feet.
Yeah, that's a
when
tough
he forgot
catch.
the ball. That is tough to do.
People at home don't realize how hard of a catch that is. Ball's going away from you near the sideline. He's able to not only get it, but then turn it back upfield.
So 3:27. They crank up the music here. They know they've got this one in the bag. Talking about Davey and Glenwood. And we have another quarterback in for the Titans. They mix it up. Get a lot of players involved tonight.
I think it's number 30, Tucker Murphy.
And that's who it is. And the handoff goes to Dorian Jeffries, Jr.
He was not. Oh,
Was
he
he
did call him down. I didn't hear a whistle. I didn't hear a whistle.
Wow,
and so when he took off running, I'm like, I'm not sure he was down. Me and stats guy Doug doesn't think he was down either. Let's take a look at the replay.
Here. Let's see.
No, he was.
Wait.
No, he was not down.
Oh,
he
my
was
goodness.
not down. Oh, man.
Wow.
That was
still amazing. He did
he still could be running, but yeah, he was. Again, that's a bang bang play. It's very close even on the instant replay, but running out of time.
Are they?
Oh, might have 12 on the field.
That's it. Okay. Yep.
Now we're there counting who's coming off. And the clock's running, so there's really no need to worry about it. Nope. They're going to take a timeout.
Looks like yes. We'll take a break as well. Back with more Friday Night Subq, Friday Night Rivals from Chatham in just a minute. Welcome back to Subq Friday Night Rivals, presented by Bob Riding's Family Dealerships. That is Miranda. She's our timeout person, makes the officials know TV timeout. There she is. Not trying to embarrass you. You are awesome. She is great here every week. Thank you, Miranda, and everybody. She's awesome. Thank you, Miranda. Shout out to you. Done a great job through all kinds of weather. You're there doing an awesome job.
She's got to get officials and coaches paying attention.
Yes.
So she might have one of the hardest jobs here on Friday Night Rivals.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it. So thank you, Miranda. Thanks for everything you do, too. So what do we got here? 1:56. So different personnel in the game. So 3rd and 4 again. We got some really good choices for the player of the game.
We do
to make. So we'll have that decision after the game, of course. There's the handoff again to Dorian Jeffries to midfield. He's fun to watch.
He is.
Future is bright. And let's take a look at the HS St. John's Children's Hospital scoring summary. 8 plays, 92 yards, capped by Williams' 57-yard rushing touchdown. That was great. Titus Williams.
Great run. It got some momentum here at the end of the game back on the Senators sideline. I know they're not going to be happy. There is no moral victories in a football coach's mind, but it's something to build on as you move into the postseason.
Be interesting to see where Glenwood and Springfield High end up tomorrow night, who they end up playing and where next week. So there's the handoff again to Jeffries, following his blockers. Still going. He's got the Woods Basement Systems first down and then some, and I don't think they have to run another play, do they, Adam?
Nope, they do not.
They're talking about the Titans.
That'll do it.
There's the replay.
Week 9.
So the Glenwood Titans are going to move to 7-2. Springfield High with the loss will fall to 5-4 on the season. Again, both teams going to be in the playoffs. So 49-21 our final. We're going to still have the SFU Champions Trophy presentation and the Player of the Game presentation. Right now, we're going to take a break. Back with more from Chatham in just a minute. Back to SFU Friday Night Rivals, presented by Bob Riding's family of dealerships. Glenwood wins 49-21. And tonight's Player of the Game, brought to you by the Orthopedic Center of Illinois, is none other than
number 12, Colton Knadler. Ended up with 5 total touchdowns tonight, 3 through the air, 2 on the ground with his feet. Great job tonight against a really good Springfield High team. But he was in control. We had a few choices we could have made, but Knadler was our guy tonight.
Congratulations to Colton Knadler. And right now we're going to go down to Spencer Davis. Spencer, take it away.
Hey, thanks, guys, for standing by with the Player of the Game, Colton Knadler. Congratulations. And a great performance from your team as a whole on your senior night, last regular season game. What went into this game?
I mean, really just shout out to the seniors. We've got great leaders all around, offense side of the ball, defense, special teams. Shout out them.
All right. And Coach, I mean, again, big win here at home on senior night. Now moving into the playoffs, what are you looking forward to the most?
Well, same thing. We talked to the kids today about, responsibility. They have a responsibility, these seniors right here, and now's the next step. We're getting ready to go to the playoffs and go make a run.
All right. Best of luck, Coach. One more thing for you guys.
Congratulations to Chatham Glenwood. They get the SFQ Champions Trophy. And that's going to do it. Adam, it's been a great season, a lot of fun. Thank you, Spencer.
It's always been a blast. Love being up here to be able to bring these games to everyone at home.
This is it for SFQ Friday Night Rivals, presented by Bob Riding's family of dealerships. We want to thank all of our sponsors, a school host, and, of course, our viewers for making this season possible. Best of luck to all of the high school football teams entering the playoffs next week. And we will see you all next season, 2025. Adam, that'll do it. A good night from Chatham. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.